everyone, and welcome back to Coco Chats with Julie and Carr. I'm Julie,
And I'm Car.
and today we have a very special guest with us. If you aren't able to tell, our friend in the middle, this is AGB.
Hi.
AGB, would you like to introduce yourself to the chat?
Sure. I'm AGV. That's what everyone calls me. I'm a variety streamer. I kind of have a chill chaos type of vibe in in my chat. And I just like playing video games and yeah.
Yes, awesome. So this is part of our new Streamer of the Month segment. We're going to be interviewing different streamers throughout the year and just getting to know a bit more about them and their channel. So we have some questions arranged for AGB today. Car, do you want to take it away with the first question?
Yeah, sure. So, AGB, what would you say is the first, kind of like the first game you started or how you kind of got into gaming?
I It depends how far I go back because I used to play Mario Kart like at you know how McDonald's used to have those like console setup? I kind of played those
Yes.
first and then I got a PlayStation and I just played kind of Jack and Dax. Jack and Daxter. I don't know if you guys know that game.
No,
It's
no.
it's just kind of a silly little game that's a bit old, but the first game that really got me into gaming is Halo 3. The
Ooh.
online, I used to play with my sister's husband and his friend
Aw.
for yeah, for hours. We used to play so
Yeah.
much.
And
I
now it's
guess
transferred into Valorant.
yeah, Valorant and
Yeah.
then I guess well for probably about 8 years or so I was just playing solo games, single player
Oh.
games
Yeah.
with stories and all of that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We love story-based games, of
Oh
course.
yeah, story-based games are life.
Oh
Sometimes you
yeah.
just need a good old story-based game.
Yeah, they're so fun. It's great to get
Yeah.
pulled into the story like that.
So you grew up with the PlayStation. When did you have your first like PC or laptop or that you started playing games on?
PC, I think it's been less than 2 years since I had a PC. So it's
Wow.
been yeah, it's
I didn't
been
know that.
mostly a
She's a
console.
pro.
Yeah.
She like you do so good with the PC. You really do
Oh
though.
Lord.
She does
I
really well, yeah.
it was Ori and the not the Will of the Wisp, the first one. I forget
Oh,
what it's called,
Okay.
but it gave me the dexterity I needed because it's a really hard game to play on keyboard.
that's so
Yeah, if you ever
cool.
watch AGB playing those games, it's just like, oh, you make it look easy. And then you actually try it and you're like, how? It's pretty much my experience with AGB in every game.
Oh Lord.
Well, I grew up
Uh,
with the PlayStation too, so that's kind of what the PlayStation and the Wii. So that's yeah. And my PC was just like
nice.
kind of similar to you, like 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up with PC, but I never really played these games also. So it turns out we're all kind of fairly new to PC gaming aside from like Nancy Drew because we already know how to
Yeah.
play Nancy Drew. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Um,
I played like Fortnite and all of that on the PlayStation. That was kind of my first battle royale. I mostly just hid.
Me too. Me too. I
Yeah.
would hide in the houses.
Yes!
oh my God.
I hid in the attic. I remember distinctly hiding in an attic as someone was running by and just scared they were gonna find me. Oy.
That's great. So when we're talking about gaming, of course, you also do stream on Twitch. What sort of got you into streaming and how long have you been doing it?
Gosh, I started on my PlayStation, and it was actually a big streamer that made me want to do it because I had I had like a dark period in my life, and when I watched him stream, it just brought me so much happiness. And then I wanted to do that for other people, and then I discovered even just the first time I streamed, I loved it, even though nobody was there. It was just
Aw.
it was really fun. And I streamed off of a PlayStation, and I probably did that for about a year. And then I got the PC. Started doing it like that.
Woo!
Yeah.
Well, and I definitely think I can say for most people in your chat, you definitely have brought that like little ray of light into their lives. So I think you've succeeded at your mission. And
Yeah.
I just have always admired your love for streaming because you do it regardless of how many people are there, and you're just so happy to be there. And it's impressive. It reminds us all like, don't focus on the numbers, just focus on what you want to, doing what you want to, and loving
Aw,
what you do.
thank you. It's sometimes it's hard not thinking about that kind of thing, but at the end of the day, if I'm having fun, it was a good stream.
And like
Yeah.
And
I think one of the best things about going into your streams is like whether that's like somebody rating, somebody like gifting a sub or doing bits, you have this whole wonderful jar of confetti. And it just like I don't know, she just throws it around and it brings so much joy.
How do we
Yeah.
bribe her into a sample right now?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see the bowl? It's not
Yes.
really
Yes.
it's not
Show us the
completely
bowl.
full, but I mean, you guys didn't redeem the channel points, but I'll let it slide this time.
I have plenty of channel points.
I kind of changed the colors about.
I love them.
But I really like
It's so
the-
cute. It looks like you're lighting the house on fire.
Exactly.
It's lit.
They also look like starburst a bit too. I think you said that before on like one of your streams.
Oh,
recently.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Someone, yeah, I think someone said it in the chat. And then
That's
I've got ones
great.
that pop, and for a while I was doing the confetti cannons, but they got to be a bit too much.
Is it a lot of cleanup? Like, would you say after you're done with streaming,
Oh,
like cleaning up
yeah.
a ton?
You
Yeah.
you can see
If you've ever seen.
if there's like a little bit on the floor, I don't bother with it.
If there's ever like whenever she cleans it up and she showed me her confetti pile, it's just massive. It's ridiculous. But I love it. Like I'm here for it, don't get me wrong, but it's also like that's a lot of confetti.
Yeah, I definitely our garbage people, they just automatically recycle, so I hope they recycle it.
Aw.
Oh, yeah.
So,
A lot of paper.
also like within your streams, you do a lot of like longer streams. Like, and I'm not talking like 10 hours. I'm not talking 12 hours. It's like you can say how long your longest one was, but it's definitely over 24 hours streams that you've done.
Yeah, the longest
ridiculous.
was 36, and I kind of did it by accident.
That's the thing you gotta know. It's by accident.
Because the goal was 24, and then I started, and I wasn't tired, so I kept going, and then I think I started a new Nancy Drew game, and I just got sucked into it and and played it for like 8 hours.
I love
Yeah.
that. Like how do you
Right.
get yourself like motivated to do like to stream that long? Cuz like I know for me, like I get really tired like after a couple hours, or like what do you do? Do you have like do you drink like 5-hour energy or something, or you know, I don't know.
I actually can't. After a certain point, I usually cut myself off from coffee and caffeine and stuff before like 10 p.m., probably even earlier, because if I drink past that, I just crash. I can't
Uh-huh.
make it. So it's just my willpower, I guess. Because I think it originally stemmed from just my stamina gaming, because I would just play for hours and hours. And a couple of times when I streamed, I got to 12 hours, and it wasn't that hard. So I thought I could do 24, and then I did.
That's amazing. It's
She used to do one 24-hour stream every weekend. And then she's got off that now, but
Got
yeah.
too much. It was
Yeah.
really wearing me down. And
Yeah.
yeah, now with my job, it's pretty tiring, so it's harder to do 24-hour streams now.
but it's like super impressive though. That's like I
Oh,
give
yeah.
you all like the credit cuz that's amazing.
As someone who's been there for a lot of AGB's 24-hour streams, at least at some point in time, it's always really funny to watch people who are new to the experience and AGB's 24-hour streams, because I know exactly when she crashes. And it's usually like in the morning when no one's in chat because they're all asleep. And so like I just remember specifically this one time we were playing Valorant and everyone was like, "Are you gonna be okay, AGB?" I'm like, "Oh, she's fine right now."
That's
But
good.
yeah, I've seen her definitely like just want to give up on existence um, during a
Yeah.
Nancy Drew game. It was at the water's edge, and she had to do make bento.
I
Completely
remember that.
disappeared from her chair. So it makes
Yeah.
for some pretty funny moments. Although
Yeah.
I'm definitely glad you're doing less of them and taking care of your health because that is a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think it's
Mhm.
usually about the 16 to 18 hour mark where I hit that wall. And if I can just get beyond that wall, I know I'll be fine.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I either have to just like go take a shower or just like take a 20-minute break where I'm like either walking or I just turn my brain off because
Mhm.
streaming for that long is so draining.
Yeah, well, I
It
like that
really
you
Yeah.
put
is.
you still put like a little like break time. I will be back. So you're still taking like those necessary breaks as you're doing. Like it's not like you're just doing the stream the whole time and you're like, I'm not taking a single break. It's always important to take a break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need, or you'll just you'll end up hating
Burnout.
it. Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
burn out, you'll crash.
Yeah.
You really
Hmm.
need to take those breaks, not just for your physical health, but your mental health, because it's really hard to just keep going and going and going
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
that. Impossible.
Yeah. It's definitely a challenge. But speaking of, you have to have content to be able to stream for 24 hours, of course. So, what games would you say that you stream the most, I would suppose? Because you stream a lot. I know you stream a lot of
Yeah.
different games.
Yeah,
You had the whole list of 52 in 2022.
yeah, which
Mhm.
I actually finished, which I didn't get to play all the games I wanted to. Probably played a little bit too much Nancy Drew, but
Never.
we did
Never. It's never too
never
much.
too much. I even wanted to just not count Nancy Drew games, and everyone was like, "Put them on your list."
Mm-hmm.
Why are they not on
But
there? Come on.
Yeah.
I've played so many different types of games. There's so many different types that I love that it's easier to say I don't play MMORPGs and bad
Yeah.
games. Like games that are just like broken or because there's just I gotta think about. I
You
mean,
play so
obviously,
many. You play so many
yeah,
awesome fun games.
Yeah. It's
obviously
like
Nancy
great
Drew.
because a lot of them are like indie games too. So it's
Oh
getting
yeah,
getting word out there about them and
Yeah.
everything.
I
So
love the indie games that have
mhm.
either a nice story or they're really artistic in some way or both.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mhm.
I'm always I guess I'm always looking for if it has um, good acting, good music, good visuals, and good gameplay, I'm on board. I think something like Hollow Knight was one of my favorites, Subnautica, and horror games. A
I
lot of
can't
different
do
kind of
horror, and it's so fun watching you do horror. Yes.
yeah.
We have the ratio of horror in a perfect line here. Car can't do horror.
No.
AGB can do horror. Horror doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
AGB will scream
So like
still.
it's like
I'll
AGB
scream,
is the
but I'll
happy
keep
medium
going.
between me and Car. I'm
Yes.
just like
Uh,
little Madagascars and cockroaches, my
and I'm
friends.
like, what was that? But I'll keep going.
That's so true.
Yeah. Oh, it's just so fun to watch AGB play like horror games though, because she does scream and it's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
We do a lot of
And like
screaming.
Valorant does count as a horror game,
Oh
guys,
yeah,
because we
Oh,
absolutely.
both
yeah.
scream for that.
Yes.
We all scream.
Yes. We're
Yeah.
like, ah.
Uh, oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
of course,
Lots.
Nancy Drew,
Of course, Nancy
of
Drew.
course.
I'm trying to think of. I guess it's really if a game has a really good story and the gameplay isn't broken on any extent, I'm kind of there for it. There's just so many.
Ah,
There's just so many different kinds.
so this is my opportunity to tell AGB, play FFX and
Oh right.
enjoy. Yeah.
I'll have time
It's
for that this
I'm
year.
I'm over here
Yes.
just like telling all of my friends to play Final Fantasy X. Both Car and Aaron were playing it. So like
Yes.
I'm like
It should be
played, it's my
fun.
favorite game. The story is beautiful.
Yay. Always forget about that game. I gotta play it.
You do need to play it. It's such a beautiful game. You would love it.
I'm planning on Planet Zoo and Red Dead Redemption this year.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, I'd love to watch you
Yeah.
play Red Dead because I've seen parts of that game and there's just so much to it.
Yes, and I want to
Um,
play games this year that I don't have to worry about finishing because that was my only focus this past
mhm.
year.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
If you
Red Dead
need
is
a
awesome.
if you need a co-stream partner for Planet Zoo ever.
Yes. Wait, can we play together?
I can't play it yet. When I get my new PC, I can.
Ah,
Yes.
ah.
Well, I'll be there.
But yeah,
You can name your horse Carly.
yeah. Oh, and
You'll
also this
be
year,
with us in
So
horse
I'll be
spirit.
there. Yeah.
you have to play It Takes Two this year.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Right. That's thinking
Some
of
nice
co-stream stuff. Yeah.
some nice
Yeah.
person gifted me that and Planet Zoo.
Oh,
Who
I'm
could it
so
have been?
excited.
I just
Aw.
I think it
have
was
no
Car.
idea.
No, it was you. I love that. That's so sweet. That's so fun.
Yay. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, HEB
Excited for that.
always has had a great taste in games. It is always a lot of fun to watch. The first time I ever watched HEB, she was playing Soma, which is like sort of like a horror game.
Mhm.
What am I
Like
saying?
a-
Sorta. It is a horror game.
It is.
Well, it's a lot of it is psychological. Like
yeah, which I
it's
love.
yeah, it's creepy walking around, and there are kind of monster-esque things about, but that game made me cry.
Aw.
There was such a tough decision to make, and I was like,
Yeah.
But
So
also,
yeah, she definitely has a lot of good.
yeah,
like,
and you
good
also
games.
play some Breath of the Wild too, or in,
Oh,
well,
yes.
in Master Mode, and I'm
Zelda.
assuming that you might be playing the new one when it does come out.
oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And I am still trying
Yeah.
to play through all of the Zelda games, but it's just kind of it's a little bit slow because some of them, like Ocarina of Time, are like 30-hour games.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you just defeated Breath of the Wild recently again. You just defeated Ganon.
I did. I did less
Yeah.
exploring so I could and whoo, in master mode, I'd never done it in master mode. It was so hard.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd
that's so
imagine.
fun. I love that. I love
So when we're talking about AGB being really good at video games, it's like when she played God of War on the hardest level and 100%ed it. I'm like, why?
that. Yeah, you're so good. You're just so good at video games, though. You really are. It's just fun, and it's so fun watching you. So also, this is again another like wonderful shout out. But if you guys haven't, you see over there, it says agbiz. Go follow her. She's amazing.
Aw. I would love to have you guys. I
Follow
enjoy having anyone in
AG.
chat.
You can
And
also say things like AG focused in her chat or
AG
AG
focused.
mute because a lot of times she'll put on mute and forgets.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
exposing you.
I try to tap the top and it doesn't. I don't
Yeah.
tap the right
So
spot.
if you ever see HGB sitting there for a while quietly, be like, "Are you muted? Are you okay?" Yeah.
And also, AGB did a really cool, very awesome. You did a pajama party this past year.
Yes.
So, and it was so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the next one is Freddy Fish.
Yes,
have
and then we'll have to
planned.
do putt putt.
Ooh.
I want you to do putt putt after that.
Yes. That'll be a
Yes.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
yes. Aw.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
excited.
So now breaking away from gaming and streaming a little bit, what are some of your hobbies outside of streaming and gaming?
I'm sorry, I have someone singing as they're coming in. So I guess probably my favorite things to do would be I kind of binge watch shows a lot, but aside from that, I do reading, and then my fiance and I really like doing putt-putt golf. We just kind of
Yes.
find everyone in our area whenever we move and kind of try them all out.
That's
Love
so
that.
fun. That's
I'm
so
a bit of-
I get so competitive in it.
I'm a bit of a homebody, admittedly. I like playing games. That's kind of my hobby, I suppose.
Yeah. Heck
And her
yes.
fiance is also really cool.
Oh,
Aw.
yes, he is.
He's
And
he's super cool.
he's got one of those smiles that makes everyone else smile.
And we call him
I mean, that's
AG
true.
fiance. So I love
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
That
He's
was
AG
my
fiance.
suggestion back in the day.
I
AG
love it. And
fiance.
it like
Yeah.
just stuck. And so
Yeah.
when he is in your streams, it's like it's awesome because we're like, oh, it's AG fiance.
Fiance, hi.
Yeah.
You
Everyone's
missed me,
like,
AG
"Tell him
fiance.
hi."
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. No, I've actually met both of them in person before, and it was
yeah.
amazing.
Aw.
AGB and her fiance are both just the sweetest humans that you could ever possibly know. So I cannot endorse her stream highly enough because they're just so nice. They're the
Yeah.
best.
Get
Yeah.
back at both of you.
No, you.
Aw, I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
Is there any other questions that we want to ask her, Julie?
Um, yeah, I think there's one more question that we really do need to ask to at least end up round out this podcast. What's your streaming schedule sort of look like? Do you have a set streaming schedule, or how can the people find you?
Mm-hmm.
I really try to post my schedule each week. On Mondays I do Zell Day, unless
Yes.
Okay.
the
Hey.
a day at work has
Hey.
killed me. I love
Yes.
Zell Day. It's
Valid. We're both in the education system, so valid.
yeah,
Very.
here and there the kiddos really it gets really tiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Wednesdays I usually do some type of horror game. Either um I do it with the Dead Squad, which is Miss Night Fox and Alvatol. We'll play Dead by Daylight, or uh we played Valheim, The Forest, that kind of like horror together game. And uh Fridays I usually will have a stream at night, and then Saturday I almost always stream. It just kind of depends when I get on, but I usually will try to do it by 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sundays are up in the air. Either I stream or don't. It's a little bit, my stream schedule's a little bit
Is
here
what
and
it
there.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
just kind of do it when I really feel like doing it. So
It's just
I
the
try to,
best way to be.
yeah, I try
Yeah.
to stick to my schedule when I post it, but
Mhm.
yeah, not all the time.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's a good reminder that you gotta put yourself first, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I just want to say, actually, both me and Julie want to say thank you for being our very first ever special guest on here. Like, it was
Thank
so
Thanks for
fun.
having me.
you.
Oh, it's been so
Yeah,
fun.
Love
we can all do
you.
hard
Great.
hands.
That. Oh, that's
Oh,
beautiful. That's
we're all
absolutely
so good at
gorgeous.
doing it too.
Yeah, we're
Yay.
just pros at heart hands.
I love it.
So make sure
Love it.
chat. Make sure YouTube comments to check out agbiz on Twitch. She's got a great channel going for her. You can also find links to her Discord there and all the other important stuff you might need. So you can fully become AGB like me and Car are. But yeah, and thank you so much to our audience for tuning in to watch this wonderful interview with the lovely AGB. And do you have
Yes.
anything else to say, Car?
Thank you again for being here. It was so
Mhm.
fun.
Thank you for having me so much.
Yeah.
We
And
love you, of course.
yeah, we definitely do. And stay tuned, everyone, for our next episode.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's exciting.
Hooray.
Woohoo.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how you end.
Bye, everyone.